Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here. So in today's video, we are gonna do kind of like a step up from natural. We're gonna do like a nighttime natural look. This is one of my go-to looks. I just love like that neutral beat. You know, I like a little dark brown in the crease. I like a little, you know, champagne on the lid. Like just give that to me and I'm like set for life. I just love those, it's almost like celebrity glam. Like you see, let me give a shout out to Glam Tech Steven does this type of look. Makeup by Ariel does this look. It's just very neutral, somewhat smoky glam. I mean, boom, that's it. Celebrity glam. We'll call it celebrity glam. So I have a few new products here that everyone's been asking me about. Jaclyn's highlighters. It's white, so you can't even see it. The darn thing. We have the new Mario KKW palette, and what else do we have that's new? Oh, I have a new powder that I've been using. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi. I'm gonna start with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I haven't used this in a long time, and I was like, I feel like now is the time to kind of revisit it because it's officially winter. It's a little bit colder, and this is creamier. The Marc Jacobs primer that I usually use, you know, in the white tube, the undercover primer, I feel like that's like perfect for summer. I know I'm kind of putting a lot on. All right, next, this is the Makiage F, like the F word. I'm Flawless number 22 corrector. So I've been correcting, I guess, my face for a couple months now, and it really is like a game changer. For some reason, when I wear foundation, yeah, really, I guess it is foundation, I can see just like the darkness, like right up in here around my mouth. It just kind of shows up more. When I don't wear makeup, I'm like, I don't really notice it, but when I have foundation on, I'm like, whoa, we need to color correct up in here. So I'm just gonna blend this in. I had a little blemish right here, so I'll put a little bit of corrector over that too. So this really just kind of cancels out any kind of darkness, especially if it has like a bluish undertone. Even like a greenish undertone. All right, I'm gonna use my go-to foundation, Estee Lauder Doublewear, because she is really that chick, the real MVP. She gives me everything I need and more. I got the bottle, the pump actually on Amazon. Ah! Ooh! Ooh, thank goodness I had a V-neck on. Ooh, that fell right on my titty. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this, but whatever. I feel like it looks kind of cute when you pump it directly on your face. That's what all the bloggers do. I'm gonna put a little bit of Fenty Hydrating foundation. Which one? Oh, 400. Okay. Like, what am I doing over here? And then we're just gonna kind of blend it and kind of just apply it all over. I'm not trying to like rub it in the skin. I'm really just trying to make sure my entire face is covered. Like, I don't know if pumping it on the face was like the best thing to do, honestly. I almost regret it at this point. Like, I could have just put on the brush like I normally do, but I was trying to be cute. It's okay. So we're gonna blend this with the beauty blender. My beauty blender is damp. You can see it's like super big. And we're just gonna blend this in. I like to mix a matte foundation and a hydrating foundation because I feel like it makes my skin look hydrated, but also keeps it matte. Boom. There it is. And I feel like a lot of makeup artists, like professional makeup artists, they mix. Like sometimes they'll mix like 3 foundations, you guys. I've seen it, okay? I've seen it with my own eyes. All right, next I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Colors number 22 concealer. I really like this. This one, I feel like it gives me really good coverage. It doesn't crease. It's good. I like her a lot. I love this applicator too. Like, I feel like every concealer needs to come like this, you know? Like, I don't want my concealer in a pump. I want it in a little, what is this, doe foot? You know what I'm talking about, this thing. This bad boy right here. So this is how you should look, okay? And then you want to blend it in. I always bring my concealer to the side of my nose here. It just helps contour it, and I'm like not doing the whole dark contour on the nose anymore. I feel like it's like one extra step you don't need to do, and I was doing it for so many years. You know, we're just leaving that in 2019. All right, we got that new. This is Makeup Forever Y405 powder. This is a powder foundation. I'm gonna use this to set under my eye and basically just set where I put concealer. So I'm using this flat Laura Mercier. This is like a blush brush, and I'm just gonna press it right here. So I always apply a pressed powder before I set or before I bake. Ooh, look at that. See how like, just like smooth the under eyes look? Also put a little bit on the forehead, and you see I'm kind of just like blotting it. So if you use a powder and you feel like you can see where it is, like, ooh, it looks super light, then you probably just need to go up a shade. And for those of you who have dry skin, you could even just do that and not bake or not put any powder anywhere else, and that way you can kind of see like the natural just dewiness of your skin. Because this looks really good. Okay, so I actually learned this trick from Makeup by Mario. Well, I feel like a lot of the makeup artists do this. This is the Fenty Cashew powder. And I'm just gonna dip my Laura Mercier powder puff into this, okay? Boom, you can see it's kind of a lot. Kind of barely tap off the excess. And I'm just gonna press this under the eye. Ooh, that was a good little swipe. Look at that, boom. Ooh, that was a good amount. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Nice and even. You guys see sometimes I bake under my eye and it like skips a little bit. It'll be looking crazy. This is a good one. Also on the nose, and yeah, I'm kind of just put it here on my forehead. Put that away. Again, Cashew Fenty Bomb. Like, I freaking love it. So what I'm gonna do is just get a flat brush, and I'm gonna wipe off the sides right here, so we don't want that to bake. Here, just gonna go like this. So it's officially the holidays. Like, I feel like the SpongeBob meme, like, just like, ooh, like, it just kind of came at us quick. Like, I can't believe Thanksgiving is in a couple days. So Les's family is coming to town. So like his brothers, his mom, his uncle, cousin, like we're gonna have like a lot of people at the house. Well, probably like 20, I think, at the most, 20 people. I'm really just shocked, you know, at how fast this year is going by. And everyone's already putting up Christmas decorations. I'm over here like, I don't even know if I feel like putting up a Christmas tree. I don't feel like getting the decor. I just want someone to do it for me. Maybe that's the thing. This is Kylie's dark brown brow powder. Everything's just happening so fast, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna go in with the darker brown from this duo, and I'm just gonna kind of outline the brows with it. Well, yeah, the second half, I guess. Because I like this part to stay light. So we're just gonna draw a line underneath and then fill it in over here. I'm gonna clean up under the brow and really just conceal my whole eyelid with the same concealer I used under my eyes. My brows actually came out pretty good. I don't have like a ton to clean up, but I still like to just clean her up, you know what I mean? So this is just a flat brush. If you have oily eyelids, you might want to use an eyeshadow base like the P. Louise eyeshadow base, but the concealer seems to work fine. I usually use an eyeshadow base when I'm like cutting the crease. All right, brand new KKW times Mario. The last palette they did together, I really liked. I thought the colors were just put together really well. So here it is, guys. I've used it once before and I really liked how it looked. The only two colors in the palette I probably won't ever use are these two. I feel like these are more for like lighter skin tone. And then these, this one and this one are more for like a deeper skin tone. So I'm gonna start with, actually I'm gonna start with Look Up, this yellow. And I'm gonna put this in the crease first, only because it really doesn't show up yellow. It's kind of like a cream color. Put this here and under the brow. This is gonna warm up my brow bone a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna go in with Glam King, which I feel like is gonna be similar to my skin tone. It might not show up that great. Let's see here. And I always build from light to dark in the crease. I feel like you get like a really blended look that way. I feel like I could put liner on lashes and this would be like my everyday look. Yes, I love those transition colors. Like, this is it. So I'm gonna apply I'm Inspired, the darkest shade, in the crease next. So we're just building that crease up, even though I really like how this looks. I'm going out to dinner with my mom tonight, so I want like, you know, step up from a natural look. So we're just gonna go ahead and add this darker shade up in here. And I thought this would be like a little darker, but it's okay. All right, now I'm gonna apply NYC to LA all over the lid. Ooh, yes, come on, champagne. This is like a step up from a champagne color. It's like a more of a bronzy champagne. I'm gonna add a little bit of Beauty Campaign in here, which is like the lightest frosty color. A little bit right here. Now I'm gonna smudge the darkest shade I'm Inspired under the lash line. I love that thick smudge under the lash line. Like, I feel like I just like live for it. This is a brand new product from Linda Hallberg. It is Alter Flash. I don't know. Alter Flash. I'm the worst at pronouncing things, but Linda Hallberg, I'll link it below. This is so pretty in the waterline. Like, ooh, let me show you. Let me get my close-up mirror. It's like a bronzy copper color, but it just makes your eyes pop. I'm trying not to make that silly face, but ooh. I love that. All right, I'm gonna line with Melt Cosmetics Immortal liner. So I always just grab like a bunch of liner and then wipe off the excess on the lid there. And so I want the outside to be a little bit thicker, and then we're not doing a wing, we're actually just gonna blend that liner in after we're done applying it, but thicker on the end, like a little bit thinner towards the nose. Perfect. And now I'm just gonna get that like bullet brush and blend out the edge of that liner so it just kind of like fades into the crease. I love this look. It's just like really soft and pretty whenever you blend out this corner here. Ooh, we are almost done. Okay, so one of my favorite steps, false lashes. So I don't have any mascara on. I have the Lilly Miami Lash here. What I'm gonna do is get my curler, and see how they're curled? I'm just gonna straighten them out with the curler. So it's almost like reverse curling them upside down. See how it straightens it out? Boom. So once you do that, and I just like to make sure it's as straight as possible, it kind of makes it a little bit more distressed, if you will. And I think it just gives it like that natural look. This is my callus glue I get from Amazon. Just a black eyelash glue. It does leave residue. Not even gonna lie about that. It leaves like after you wash your face, sometimes there's a little, you know, some glue there, but I feel like every lash glue does that, you know? And then I'm just gonna put it right on my lash. Use tweezers to look down, and then use the tweezers to place it just as close as possible. Once they're done drying, I'm gonna curl them. But for now, just gonna keep them straight. All right, time to wipe the bake off. And I'm using that same Laura Mercier brush. This is like did I tell you guys this already? It's a blush brush, flat. I just love it for under the eye. Look at that. This freaking Makeup Forever powder is really just giving me all types of life. Okay, so this is the key. That same powder puff that had the powder on it, see if there's a lot on. Kind of make sure there isn't like a ton of product or powder left, and I'm just gonna kind of blot my skin with it. Look at, you can see there's a little powder there. Blot, blot, blot. So really there's not supposed to be a lot of powder, and you're just blotting and setting. See how matte it got? Setting your foundation. All right, we are still loving the Fenty bronzer. This is Coco Naughty. It is just the best thing on earth. Like matte bronzers, everybody needs it. You know, I mean, I love my Guerlain bronzer that I was using for like years. I still love that, but this just gives me what I need, you know? This is just everything and more. Ooh, I got a little friend coming in. It's deep, I see it. That's one thing, when I was on keto, like, I really didn't break out that much. Now that I'm not on keto anymore, I do feel like my skin is going through it a little bit. Low-key and high-key. High-key, low-key, okay. Ooh, a highlighter. Okay, so Jaclyn Hill launched a bunch of stuff, a bunch of highlighters. She has a Luminous powder, which is like I guess it's like a setting powder with a little bit of a shimmer. So I'm gonna try that on my cheeks and my nose. And then she has a highlighter, so I'm gonna try both of them. That way you guys can see. All right, this is Feelin It. I always just work off the cap like that. So this is supposed to be like a subtle glow for those of you who are not highlight hoes. I actually like how soft it is. Okay, now I gotta even myself out. I was gonna do one on one side and then the other on the other, but I was like, nah, gotta be even. Oh, I actually like how soft this is. All right, now we're gonna try the actual loose highlighter. So this was the Luminous powder. Keep messing up the name of that. And then we're gonna put Amped loose powder on top of it. Ooh, wait, this might be better. This is Megawatt Not to be confused with Kilowatt. That's Fenty. All right, so, God, I wish this wasn't white so you could see it. Boom, look at the color. It's like that rich bronze shade. I'm kind of excited about her. Ooh, yes. Ooh, I'm happy she is not silver. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, this is real cute. Okay, what do you guys think so far? See it? You see it? I need to look in like this mirror right here. Ooh, I love the undertone. Okay, stop applying it. I'm like about to freaking look like highlighter right now. So I'm loving this tone. The lighter shade, let's see this. This is Amped. It's kind of like rose gold. I feel like that might be like too silvery on me. So it goes from this shade to the shade that I put on. I definitely feel like she could have had one more in between that wasn't as silver, that was more like a yellow gold, like a light, you know what I mean? Like a light bronze, but I think this looks really pretty. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of Megawatt right here, just like a little bit. The next product is not new, but I just kind of like rediscovered it. This is Torrid from NARS. It's kind of similar to the new KKW Mario blush, but this one, when I applied it, it was like almost, it like barely showed up, so I didn't want to use it because I knew a lot of you guys, it wouldn't work. So I was like, nah, let's find something similar because I do like the tone. So Torrid by NARS has a little bit more pigment, if you will. So we're just gonna apply this. And this is the Patrick Ta brush. It's actually really nice. Feels very expensive. All right, we're gonna set everything. I'm like really liking how this looks. Like I think, okay, the one thing that I'm like, ooh, that's making the look just a freak change. Like I'm like stuttering all over my words. The Linda Hallberg liner right up in there, that is like game changer. Okay, so I'm gonna set my makeup with the All Nighter Spray Urban Decay. I know a lot of people will set and then add more highlighter, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. I don't do that. I just think like this subtle highlight looks better than like, you know. All right, once that's all dried, I'm gonna add mascara. This is the Maybelline, brand new. I just got this Falsies Lash Lift. Maybelline has like the best drugstore mascara, so we gonna use it. Like I trust using this, you know? I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my natural lashes, just like a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is curl these bad boys. Boom, boom. And you can see it just lifts them up just a little bit compared to this side. Sometimes I'll add a lot of mascara to the lash, but I feel like these are already kind of like, you know, they're out there, so I don't need to add mascara. This is the Seals Booster from Lancome. And this is just a lash primer. I love putting this on my bottom lashes because it makes them look super thick once I put mascara on. So we just put like a thin layer. I want to make sure that every lash is coated and just thick looking. Like boom, there it is. Boom. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you guys going to family's house? Are you guys cooking? Like what y'all up to? I'm definitely not cooking. Les's mom is gonna cook, which I'm so excited. Like, ooh, she can cook. She can like really cook. I think what I'm gonna do is just like not eat all day. And on Thanksgiving evening, I'm just gonna go ham. Boom. Ooh, what do you guys think? That new KKW, I was like, where is it? Liner that came out. It's called Beauty Icon, is like too light. Like it, let me just show you real quick. See how it like shows up, but it's like not enough. So I'm gonna use my Colourpop BFF3 lip liner because it always comes through. It is the best, I feel like, nude. Look at that. And I'm applying it kind of thick. See, look at that. All right, brand new. He's a Mixer lipstick. It's like a nice, hella matte nude. What do you guys think? Should I add BFF4? Like a little darker? Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of BFF4, which is a darker brown, just like a little bit on the outer edge. I love this, but I'm gonna add gloss because there is a new gloss that I think is just freaking amazing. It's bomb, you guys need it. Uncensored from Artist Couture. Angel did such a good job with this color. It's like the perfect nude. It just, look at that. Oh yes. Doesn't make it lighter, it just Gives me all the nude vibes I need. This is really good. Like, ooh, yeah. See, it's like a little amped up, amplified, natural look. That could be good for Thanksgiving. How about that? All right, guys, here is the finished look. I'm feeling very like, maybe it's a shirt like tigress or something. Very tropical, maybe. I'm just like really, this is like me all day long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment below. Let me know y'all plans. And last but not least, strut and slay.